This GFN Thursday may be one for the history books as there's a whole lot to look forward to. 26 games being added, major new releases, but we're kicking things off with early access to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm more than happy to confirm that anyone who pre-orders Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be among the first to start their covert experience in the open beta from August 30th to September 4th. So if you're a big Call of Duty fan like myself, you'll be playing the new Call of Duty in just 2 days. That's extremely hyped to know. There was a lot of speculation on whether or not this would be the case. I'm more than happy to see it is, and I cannot wait to try out the game. It looks amazing, omnidirection looks extremely fast-paced and fun. Of course, along with the beta being confirmed for GFN, it's also worth pointing out that the full release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on GeForce NOW will support not only Battle.net and Steam versions in the cloud, but as well as PC Game Pass, something that people have been requesting for Modern Warfare 3 for quite some time. Hopefully it won't be too long before we see that title get onboarded as well. Personally, I think it might be a little bit sooner than we all think, but I'll let you all know and update you if it happens. But now let's talk about some major releases happening right now. And up first, we have none other than Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws. This highly anticipated single-player action game is set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. You'll be playing as the scoundrel known as Kay Vess as you encounter bustling cities, cantinas, and sprawling outdoor landscapes as you fight, steal, and outwit others to joining the ranks of the galaxy's most wanted. Best of all, the game takes full advantage of the power of GeForce NOW Ultimate, as you can stream the game at up to 4K 120 FPS and enjoy some of the high-end graphical options such as NVIDIA DLSS 3.5 with ray reconstruction, frame generation, NVIDIA Reflex, and much more. I'm playing it right now and I can say that it runs like a dream on GeForce NOW Ultimate. Stay tuned to the channel as I'll have a video up soon discussing whether or not I think it's worth picking up to play on the cloud, but if you want to see some raw unedited gameplay, just go check out yesterday's video as you can find it right there. But now let's move on to the second major release happening this week, and that's a brand new JRPG from Square Enix. Visions of Mana promises a whimsical journey through the enchanting world of Mana. You'll encounter a colorful cast of characters that face off against endearing yet formidable enemies. What makes this entry into the franchise really stand out is the game's bold new combat system that blends action and strategy for real-time battles. Party members can be switched on the fly to take advantage of each member's unique skill set, plus you'll be able to traverse the game's expansive semi-open world on pickles, adorable rideable creatures that can also ram through enemies. I've always been the type to think that JRPGs and cloud gaming are a match made in heaven because these games really do benefit from being able to play however you want, whenever you want. Being able to advance at your own pace on an epic grand journey like this is just what cloud gaming was made for. It also can't be understated that it's fantastic to see a brand new JRPG from Square Enix being added day one. This is extremely hype, and it gets me even more pumped to see Final Fantasy XVI arrive early next month. But if those two titles aren't hitting the spot for you, then maybe this will, and that's World of Warcraft's newest expansion, The War Within. You'll be heading to the subterranean realm of Khaz-Algar, featuring 4 new zones including the Isle of Dorm, home to the Etherin, a newly playable allied race. Experience game additions such as delves, bite-sized world instances for solo or small group play, and warbands which allow you to manage and share achievements across multiple characters. Now, I'm not a WoW head myself, but everything I've heard from people who play it is that this expansion seems to be going in the right direction and a lot of people are happy with it. Best of all, there's never been a better time to check it out on GeForce NOW, especially with the newest edition of the 25 top used mods on CurseForge. In case you haven't heard, World of Warcraft on GeForce NOW is supporting mods. Note that you can't just install any mod you want. There is a list of 25 that are currently available, all provided via CurseForge, but with them being the 25 most used mods, I'm sure they cover most bases for a lot of people out there. Just to do a quick recap, we've covered Call of Duty, a new JRPG from Square Enix, a new expansion for World of Warcraft, and a new game from Ubisoft via the Star Wars IP. That's a lot of games and tons of hours to get lost into, but if that's still not enough for you, there are a list of 26 games coming this week, of which here they are. They include Endzone 2, Age of Mythology Retold, Core Keeper, Star Wars Outlaws, Akimbot, Gory Cuddly Carnage, Memoria Polis, Visions of Mana, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Cat Quest 3, Cooking Simulator, Crown Trick, Darksiders Genesis, Expeditions Rome, Heading Out, Into the Breach, Iron Harvest, The Night Witch, Lightyear Frontier, Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, Outlast 2, Saturnalia, SteamWorld Heist 2, This War of Mine, We Were Here Too, and finally Yoku's Island Express. That's an absolute ton of games, many of which are new releases, and even more are available through PC Game Pass. Genuinely one of the biggest lists of games we've gotten in a good while, and there are some very impressive titles on this list. There's just a ton of fun to be had. I know I'll be getting lost in Star Wars Outlaws as well as Black Ops 6 Open Beta, Nvidia, but I really want to give some props to Nvidia for doing such a fantastic job this month of adding both important features and major games many of us have been wanting. It's really got me pumped for what lies ahead, but let me know what you plan on playing this weekend down in the comment section below. That wraps up this GFN Thursday. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. This has been Steven from Anytime Anywhere Gaming, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.